Okay, guys, so we're going to continue with the next activity, and this is going to be the same document, the same Jamboard document that I just shared with you. So I will go ahead and share my screen again. Just allow me 1 second right here. Okay, sure. And let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So what we're going to do is that this is the activity that we just did, right? You guys answered what if these sentences were right or wrong. You guys have your answers right here, stars or X, and you also corrected the sentences, right? So let's go ahead and move on. This is the hitting the arrow so we can go to the third page. As you see, we have three columns right here: bet, right, and wrong. First of all, I will want you to bet on your answers. What does that mean? That if you are 100 for sure, for example, that the sentence number one, you answer it correctly, then you're gonna bet on your answer. Bet, let's say 100 because you're 100%. So right here you're gonna type 100. If in your second sentence you are not totally for sure, just like an example, you are not totally sure that you answered correctly, then let's say you're gonna bet 50. You're gonna be doing your own bet, but let's say you bet 50. So on the number two, you're gonna type 50. Okay, let's go ahead and do that right now with all five sentences, and then I'm gonna explain you what are all these other two columns for. Okay, let's go ahead and do the bet on your five answers right now.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready and when you got your bets.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, so excellent. I can see now that you guys already bet on your five answers. So let's go ahead and see. Now, as you can read right here, it says you type the bet amount on each sentence in the right or wrong column. Add the wrong total and subtract it from the right total to know your final score. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to grade, or we're going to answer together these five sentences and see if you answer correct or not. Depending on what you bet, if you bet correctly on this one, for example, the number one, then we're going to add these 100 points to the right column. And if you, let's say, for example, if the second was wrong, then it's going to be added to the wrong column. So we're going to be doing this one together, okay? So, for example, the first one, it says, please give me the hammer. This sentence right here, it was written correctly, okay? Because the sentence, it can be read correctly like it is. Please give me the hammer. You bet that it was correct. So excellent. Going to move over these 100 points that you bet on your answer right here to the right
¿Cómo
column.
aprendes un tema o habilidad en la mitad
The
del tiempo? Hagamos
second,
esto juntos. Quiero que pienses
let
en
me
un tema o
just
habilidad que quieras aprender deprisa, a
switch
una
over
velocidad
this
acelerada.
right here. There you go. So the second sentence, you bet that it was not correct. It was not written correctly. And also you correct it right here, because as you remember, it said before, my mother is a honest woman. What happened right here is that many people got confused in this one because it has an H, and because this is not a vocal, then a letter, then we automatically might think that the article is A, it's N, A, I'm sorry, instead of N. But what happened right here is that the H does not have sound. So even though it's a consonant, it doesn't have a sound, so it's still it is still read as honest. Okay, so we don't say my mother is honest or honest because he doesn't have sound. We said honest. Okay, so this one right here is correct. You're right because you corrected, and you said right here that it was wrong. I mean, it was written incorrectly before. So good. This one also is a good answer. So we're going to move your bet on this one to this column. Okay. We're gonna do 50 right here. This is the third one. This, can you hand me a book? Any book will do. You answer on this one that it is correct. However, it is not correct. Remember that one of the rules is that if this word starts with the consonant, then it automatically turns into A. If this was a vocal letter, then it was correct that the article is N. However, in this case, this sentence right here is written incorrectly. You answered that it was correct, so in this case, in this sentence, we're going to be moving this bit to the wrong column. Okay, so we're going to type right here 80. Let's see the fourth one. The fourth one says, Elisa will bring a small gift to the Sophie's party. It says right here, according to your answer, this one is not correct. I mean, it's wrong written. However, this sentence right here, as you remember, it had two articles, right? Do you remember that it has A and D? And we corrected, right? We corrected, we removed the D, and we just left the A. So good, you're right. It was wrong written. You corrected right here to the correct way. Very good. So let's go ahead and move this bet amount to the right column. Okay. And last but not least, the fifth sentence right here. I studied the French in high school for 4 years. You answer right here that this is a correct sentence, that is written correctly. But guess what? No, it is not correct. Why? Because we don't say I study the French. Okay? We said we study French in high school. Right here, the word the is being added right here incorrectly. So we said I study English, I study Spanish, I study French. We don't say I study the French or the Spanish, because it is not something that touchable, right? It's not a thing. It's a language. It's something that we cannot touch. So we don't say the French. We say I study French. So this one right here, you answer it incorrectly. Okay? We're going to go ahead and move it to the wrong column right here. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to add the right answers that you had, and then we're going to also add the
Pasamos gran parte.
correct answers, the wrong answers that you had. So let's do some other, let's open another column right here. And what we have right here is 100 plus 50. We have 200 points into the right column. Okay, so we're going to do 200. Let's change the color because I don't like the red color. I'm just kidding. So, and to this amount, we're going to subtract what like the score or the amount of bet that you did wrong. You have 180 right here. So 200 minus 180. What will be your correct, or what will be your score right now? Oh, sorry, it's not the one. So your score right here is going to be how much? Can you tell me?
20.
Okay, well your points are 20. Okay, well, very good. That means that you out of five questions, or out of 5 sentences, you have 3 correct and you had 2 wrong. So you have 20 points. That's very good. And I'm going to be reviewing also the score of the rest of the people of the students, and the student that had the higher score is going to be the winner, and it's going to win a prize for next class. Okay, so very good. Thank you very much for taking this activity. We're going to be moving on to a wrap up. Okay, we're going to be doing a summary right now into a wrap up, just to make sure you understand. Ask questions. Remember, you have questions, you can ask questions. Okay, all right, so let's move. I'm going to stop sharing right here, and we're going to move up to our wrap up.
All right. Thank you, Professor.